Hello, it is Friday, September 27th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Friday crossword, which means the first of two themeless puzzles for the week. Could be punny, a little bit tricky. We'll have to find out. And there was incredibly heavy rainfall this morning here in London, and it seems to have paused momentarily. Perhaps that's a good sign for the video. I don't know. We'll find out. This potentially positively portentous edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Carolyn Springer, Matthew Drake, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster, the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler, the indefinable Charlie Paget, and the indecipherable Ray Grant. Thank you so much to the 6 of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, keep this channel going day in, day out, rain or shine. And for that, I'm very grateful. Thanks to those 6 and to everybody who supports the channel at any level. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find there the bonus videos available to patrons, and for benefactors like those 6 I mentioned, the official Let's Check the Crosses mug. Thank you so much to them and to everybody who supports the channel in that way. Thanks as well if you subscribe on YouTube, which is a big help. And you can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community, linked in the description field. Now let's get on to today's Friday crossword, a themeless puzzle by Jake Bunch, whose second puzzle this is for the New York Times. It was edited once again by Joel Faliano. And themeless crossword, let's start solving. Tough loss for a poker player. A bust or a total wipeout or something? I don't know. Specification for a cut. I don't know. It could be sort of what razor guard number you use or something. I'm not really sure what we're looking for there. I guess it doesn't need to be a haircut. It could be something else. Feared 5th century leader. That's funny. This actually came up in the flashback New York Times history game. It could be Attila the Hun, because I remember being slightly unclear about the century in which Attila lived. I was sort of thinking of it plus or minus a couple hundred years, but it would be around the 5th century, so it could be Attila, but I'm not sure. Middle's middle. D's? 2 D's? I think that's what this is. Simply the middle of the word middle is 2 D's. So D's. I bet that's right. Let's see if that helps here. Tough loss for a poker player. Tough loss. A bad hand, maybe? In the sense that that would be a tough loss if it was just a bad hand and there wasn't ever anything you could have done about it. I don't know. I'm not sure that's correct, but I'm going to try it. Let's put it in and see if it helps. Specification for a cut. A bowl cut? I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, I keep thinking of haircuts, but there are probably other possibilities that are not occurring to me. Rice. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, but this could be Attila. Let's try that and see if it works. Oh, anyway, what did this say? Rice variety. I'm not sure. Root words. Don't know about that either. This is tricky so far. I'm finding it anyway. Purely hypothetical, perhaps. Not sure about that either. And this says, it'll rock your world. It'll rock your world. A seism, like an earthquake? I bet that's right. It literally causes the earth to quake. Rice variety. Well, maybe this isn't bad hand, because this could be basmati rice, which would fit with that M. So what would then this be? Tough loss for a poker player. A bad... I don't know. One administering compressions for short. An EMT performing CPR, possibly. Bad bets? That doesn't seem right. Root word. I don't know. Purely hypothetical, perhaps. Zeal. Ardor or gusto, maybe? You perform an action with gusto, with zeal, with enthusiasm. Let's see if that works. Root words are root. Go team? Go got. Oh no, root as in, oh, I see, root as in encourage. Go, so it's go team go. It's like you're rooting for a team, you're cheering them on. That's what we're looking for there. Okay. So specification for a cut, I'm still not sure about this. And purely hypothetical perhaps is, oh, untested. It's a theory, but it hasn't yet been put in practice. So what comes between dusk and dawn? The word till, the phrase from dusk till dawn, needs that word in between those two. Oh, it's a bone-in cut, so it's, a cut of beef, for instance, or, some other meat. Okay, so that's what it is. And then going through the motions is on autopilot. There we go. Good. Finally, this corner has been largely sorted out. So here we have lovers divide, maybe. An age gap could be, a divided age between two people. So tough loss for a poker player. Tough loss for a poker player is a bad beat. I just don't know enough about poker terminology to recognize this. Is that memo pad? Yeah, no, that is right, because a memo pad header would say to do. So it could be pre-labeled for a to-do list. Okay. And then an objective is a goal. That's straightforward, at least. Extemporize. To extemporize is to ad-lib, to sort of speak off the cuff, as I'm doing right now. And to carefully analyze is to decrypt, maybe? Or I don't know about that. That doesn't necessarily seem right to me. First, second, third, etc. Abbreviation. Nth? I don't know if that's right. I don't necessarily think it is. Group that cares about care. The American Medical Association, maybe? Debugging software. So it's not about software like computer programs, because it's spelled differently and there's a space and there's a question mark pun indicator. So what is this? Debugging software, removing bugs from soft clothing? Is that sort of what the pun is? Don't know. Vets to be GIs, so sort of infantry members who will be military veterans. Reprehensible. Ugly, you could say that was a very ugly thing you did. It was a reprehensible thing you did. That works. Grinding place to work. A mill, you work at a mill, you literally grind things like grain. Nuts. Maniacs? Maybe. Could be. I'm not certain. There could be other possibilities I'm not thinking of. Care to join. Are you in? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Logic gate that flips its input. Nor. So logic gate in computer programming or computer hardware would flip. No, that's not true. It would be not. It would be, what is nor? Is nor a logic gate? No, I don't know. I don't know very much about sort of computer chip design or whatever. But not. Yeah, I think nor might be something in kind of computer logic, but I can't honestly think if that's right. But anyway, I'm sure not is actually the correct thing here. So what's this? Time to blow this popsicle stand. Let's do it. Like, let's just go. Let's pull it off. Title for Bobby Flay on reality TV. Iron Chef, maybe? I actually don't. Do I recognize that name? I'm not sure if I do. Bobby Flay. I kind of vaguely do. Must be on an Iron Chef. Maybe a U.S. Iron Chef adaptation. This looks like AC/DC. One of 27,520 for Disney World. It doesn't. It no longer looks like AC/DC to me. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe this isn't this. Let's is probably right. That's probably a plural. One of 27,520 for Disney World. Oh, acres. Oh, one of. Right, of course. It would never have been plural because it simply says one of those. It's only 1 acre. It's not all 27,000, etc. of them. Okay, so this was wrong. So trying to blow this popsicle stand, well, actually, I was going to say let's rock, but it could be let's roll, funnily. Either one of those would be R.O. Composer for whom Poland's largest airport is named. It must be Chopin. I've actually never been to Poland. Like 59 Across's fourth and final scherzo. Right. Well, it'll be in something. It'll be in a key. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head, believe it or not. Greek moon goddess. Oh, Selena, I think. I think that's right. So this is Let's Roll. Okay, it was one of the two possibilities. And then here we have Prairie Home, a teepee. So conical dwelling structure. So let's see here. Like some tuition in state, right? So in the US, if you're a resident of a particular state, you typically have lowered tuition for public universities there. Okay, so this, all right, and yeah, we don't know that yet. Side in a game of Battleship, a fleet. In the game Battleship, you have two opposing fleets, one for each player. And then in E, so this Chopin piece is in the key of E. All right, so here we have debugging software. Oh, mosquito net. Oh, Selene. I guess this is with an E. So then, yeah, mosquito net debugging. Oh, I see. It's because it's right. It's not the act of debugging. It's the software. It's the thing. It's the soft thing you wear in order to debug. So it's the mosquito net itself. That's a very clever clue. Okay. Chipotle competitor. Oh, right. I don't actually think I've ever been to this place, but I do know of the existence of Qdoba, I guess. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. It's a Mexican chain restaurant in the vein of Chipotle in the United States. So I think that's right. Who's cutting onions? A dicer is cutting onions. And I guess this is just referring to the phrase who's cutting onions to jokingly refer to the fact that one is crying, because cutting onions produces that effect in many people. Okay, fertility doctors focus ova eggs, and opportunities to soak up adulation would be a victory lap, maybe, or maybe victory laps. You do victory laps. You're soaking up adulation, and then nope, nuh-uh, not me. Is I don't or I won't. Triumphs for one's country, maybe. I don't know. First, second, third. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this. I thought it was maybe nth, but I'm not sure. Carefully analyze. Dig into? I'm not sure what that is. Surrealist with a museum in Barcelona. Is it Dali? Lambests. Probably ends with an S. Don't know. Blank death, concept associated with LSD trips. Ego death, I believe is what is the name of that phrase. Far from flavorless. Zesty, maybe? Without that E, there could have been probably a number of things that fit there, like spicy or something, but I think it might be this. Real money bags. I don't know. Maybe this is not. There could be too many other possibilities that I'm not thinking of. Well-insulated homes. Igloos? Okay. So we have two homes in this grid with a circular, at least with a sort of classically circular footprint. Pack the car. To pack the car is to go home? Like pack the car and go home? No, I don't think that's right. Real money bags. Oh, a big something? Would that help with this? Far from flavorless. I don't know. Okay, we'll keep going. Oh, right. If this were Dali Lambests, this could be... Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're looking for. Simply delectable to something. I don't know. I could go either way on that. No preference. Common expenses for political campaigns. Staff something or something ads. Nope, nuh-uh, not me. I still could be I won't or I don't. Port caller. Port caller. So a ship that calls at port, or does it mean port the wine? Or port like on a computer? I don't know. Expressed in an imaginative and beautiful way. Interesting. A likely story. Oh, shore or something like that. Snow globes, e.g., are orbs. Oh, maybe it is Oshore. Keeps informed in a way. Boy, I'm really slowing down. 2013 film in which Scarlett Johansson is heard but never seen. The film Her, the Spike Jonze film, I think. Her. And then in which she plays a sort of artificial intelligence. Expressed in an imaginative and beautiful way. Oh, lyrical. I think that's right. And so then what was this? Peaked. Oh, I don't think I saw it. Peaked. I don't really know what that's. As in it peaked, it reached its highest point. I don't know what we would fit in 3 letters for that. Real money bags. Big. Oh, something heir, a millionaire or a billionaire. That's what it'll be. I should have gotten that more quickly. So, okay, so this is an M or a B. Far from flavorless. Okay, so maybe meaty or, I don't know, let's try it and see. Lambasts. Let's see. Lambasts. What is this? This doesn't look very convincing. Simply delectable. This could be 2 something. Pack the car. Load up. That's what it is. Okay, so then simply delectable is, oh, to die for. That's what it is. Okay, you say, that was simply delectable. It was to die for. It was great. I could go either way on that. No, or you choose or something, or you. Actually, you, that's good because far from flavorless would be an adjective and a Y would be likely at the end. So common expenses for political campaigns are I don't know. And then here we have carefully, to dissect something is to carefully analyze it. So I haven't looked at all these clues. Organization whose website has a register your drone page. It must be the FAA, the Federal Aviation Authority. Is that right? I think so. Oh, I could go either way on that. Is your call. That's what it is. And then common expenses for political campaigns are something ads, spot ads. Is that a phrase? Lines of text that are less useful on paper. Oh, URLs, website addresses. Obviously cannot be clicked on paper. Peaked. Oh, if you're peaked, you're ill. You could say, I'm feeling a bit peaky. Okay, so that's right. And then a portcaller is bowl? I don't know what this is, sorry. Triumphs for, gold? Triumphs for one's country. Oh, wins gold, right. Yes, this is a verb. If you triumph for your country, you win gold. I was thinking of triumphs as nouns, like awards or, the gold medals themselves, but nope, that's not what it is. So nope, not me is I won't. First, second, third, those are streets in a city grid. Didn't think about that at all. Right. So surrealist with a museum in Barcelona. All right, okay, so it's not the lead. Miro. So then this would be common expenses for political campaigns are spot ads. I don't know that I know what those are offhand, but the phrase is familiar, spot ads. I've definitely heard that before. And then, lambast is slams. You slam someone, you really tear them to pieces. And then far from flavorless is zesty, which I think I had much earlier. And then the real money bags is a zillionaire, which did not occur to me. Okay, fair enough. Source of a draft. Could be a draft like a manuscript or something, or it could be a draft, like military conscription, or a draft like a beer, an ale tap. That's what it'll be. Okay, I bet. Anyway, let's see if it is. SoCal Sluggers on scoreboards. The LA someone's probably. Embarrassingly, I'm not sure what that is. Dodgers? Having a mouth say. Tools used on potatoes. Parers, paring tools to peel a potato. One's using the finishing touches. One's putting the finishing touches on 61 across, and 61 across says baker's dozen, perhaps. Icers, people who are icing a cake or something, or cupcakes, maybe? Yeah, actually, I think it is. So this isn't an ale tap, it's an ale keg. And then the baker's dozen are cupcakes. There we go. Okay. And then they're icing the cupcakes. Good. So, if you're having a mouth, you're sassy. Having a mouth in the sense of giving someone lip or a retort or being a bit kind of sassy, as it says here. So then LAO Angels, is that it? Oh, that sounds right. So common business in Wisconsin, a creamery, dairy products might be made there, like cheese. And then showed. Like if you came, you showed at a party. Yeah, that makes sense. You say, oh yeah, I came, I showed. That could be it. Good standing in the Navy, sea legs. So if you have your sea legs, you're good. You're, equipped to stand literally in the Navy on a ship. And then if one keeps one informed, one BCC's blind carbon copies, includes someone on an email without others seeing who it's being sent to. And then here we have blank protein substitute used in Beyond Meat products. It must be pea protein. And then that will complete the puzzle, I think. Yes. That was the Friday crossword. So there we go. A nice themeless puzzle by Jake Bunch. And I think it did its job as a Friday. It had some good punny clues peppered throughout the puzzle and gave me a bit of resistance throughout. And there were moments where I really had quite a bit. Actually, getting started was pretty difficult, I found. And then I sort of seized up again about midway through and slowed. And then eventually, obviously, finished it off. So there we go. What were some good punny clues in today's puzzle? Root words, go team go. That was pretty good. I was trying to think maybe the pun would be around root vegetables or something, but nope, it wasn't. Peaked wasn't a pun, but it definitely took me a while to understand what sense of the word was being referenced there. Good standing in the Navy, sea legs. Pretty simple pun, but it's a good one. Debugging software. This was the one that really flummoxed me for quite some time. That being mosquito net. That's a very clever clue. I think that's probably my favorite pun in this puzzle. And there we have it. That was the Friday crossword. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow for another themeless puzzle, maybe a little bit less punny. We'll find out. That's the Saturday crossword. Do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Friday. Take care.